Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel for another video. And this today is with a brand I don't know much about personally, and you might not know much about. But at the end of this video, you'll know a lot more. It's Wiesmann. A Wiesmann GT MF5 I have for the next few days. So let's see what it's all about and learn some more with me. So, who are Wiesmann? Wiesmann are a German manufacturer who specialise in hand-built custom cars. Now, they were founded in 1988 by two German brothers, but the company actually went under and temporarily closed in 2014. Rohin Berry, a UK investor, then bought the company and breathed new life into it. Rohin to this day is the CEO of Wiesmann Sports Cars. Now, something very interesting about Wiesmann, I mean, there are many things, but the logo, if you're not familiar with the company, it is a gecko. So you're probably thinking, what does a gecko have to do with a German manufacturer who specialises in hand-built cars? Now, the reason being, or the reason for it, is that these cars are so grippy on the roads. And that's literally why it's a gecko. Geckos are very grippy and very sticky, so yeah. The shape is incredible on this thing. I'm sure you've not seen anything like it. Coming around the back, you can see the two exhaust and of course the huge carbon fiber spoiler. Talking of carbon fiber, as you can see here on the door sill, plenty more carbon, and also the company name and the model, the GT MF5. So here we are inside the MF5. As you can see here, the gecko logo on the Alcantara steering wheel. We also have a small dash there. On the right hand side, we have these dials, which light up at night and are very, very unique. Not something I've seen in a car before, but it works so well, especially at night. Now, one other thing I want to show you is the wing mirrors. Obviously one there and one here. One of my favourite things about the car, and it reminds me of the Porsche Carrera GT and their wing mirrors. Let me know if you agree in the comments. So what is this car packing in the front? It's actually a V10 twin turbo from BMW. It produces a whopping 555 horsepower. Yes, you heard that right. 0 to 62 miles per hour, 3.2 seconds. It is quick. Now, there was also a roadster version of the MF5. Of course, this is the Coupe here, but combined, they're only under 200 built, making these cars seriously rare to see on the roads. And this particular one here was the last ever one built. It was built for the CEO, Rohin Berry. Something I've got to point out about the Wiesmann that's slightly annoying is the horn buttons are placed here and here on the steering wheel, which means when you're turning the steering wheel to turn a corner or anything, you can easily press them. So I've scared quite a few people over the last few days. So sadly, I'm just about to drop the car back to Wiesmann. But what I will say before I talk about the performance of the car and how much I absolutely love this thing, I want to talk about the new electric era for the brand. So earlier on this year, I was at Salon Privé London, and if you were lucky enough to attend, you probably saw that Wiesmann had a stand there. And that was all about their new electric era called Project Thunderball. If you haven't seen it already, check this picture out here. It really is the real deal. So what is the Wiesmann GT MF5 like to drive and actually own for a few days like I just did? To be honest, it is actually phenomenal. You know, I didn't know much about the brand before I took delivery of the car. Or I knew a bit, but not heaps, not as much as I do other brands. So A, it was great to learn about the car, but also to experience it. The cockpit or the driving position / seat really sucks you in, and honestly feels like you're in something like an F1 car, which really adds to the experience. The wing mirrors, which I've already talked about, of course, look like a Carrera GT, very unique shape. And then we're also talking about the stickiness on the road. I know we talked about the Gecko logo. The company actually went for that because they wanted their cars to be very good traction on the road, and boy, are they very good. And also the dials that light up at night, and they're actually facing the driver. So the passenger can just about see them, but they're actually facing the driver and come out from the car. Extremely, extremely fun time. I've also never, ever had so many people come up to me and go, "What is this car? Tell me more about it. I love it." I think that tells you everything you need to know about this brand. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Wiesmann brand as much as I did. I've got my pronunciation spot on now, if I say so myself. But yeah, stay tuned for the future of the German brand. A lot of exciting things to come, including, of course, Project Thunderbolt. So check it out if you haven't already. And also, please like and subscribe for more content to come. Bye.